It's Kambada, the shaman, the god, the crack baby. And right now you're tuned in to Kofi's Universe, the #1 and most truest source for hip-hop news, reaction videos, sports, black culture, and much, much more. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. Bada.
YouTube salute. Alright, DPG calls out Method Man and Redman to do a versus. Who you think will win? If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Also cast your vote for Kofi's Universe, Hall of Fame Southern rap groups from 1990 to 1999. That link is in the description. And check out new interviews with Apathy, Blackistan, Lola Lux, and Kambada. Collab interview and K Reno. You can find those interviews in an interview playlist. So shout out to Goodfellas Sports and TV. That's why I saw the video, but I also saw the interview with DPG on Instagram. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Goodfella CJ. He broke news first before me. But Dogg Pound said they would love to do a versus with Method Man and Redman, but at the end of the day, well, if they do the verses, they want to make sure the verses end with "I got my mind made up." Come on, get into. You know that song that was on the Tupac "All Eyes on Me" double CD that came out in 2000. In 1996. I'm about to say 2000. But this will be an interesting battle right here because Dogg Pound, they have a classic album, Dog Food, that came out 1995, October 1995. Method Man and Redman, they got two albums together. You're talking about Blackout and Blackout 2. Those albums came out in 1999 and 2009. DPG have other albums they did drop together, but, you know, they wasn't all up to par. I mean, some albums was cool. You know, I mean, they solo albums was dope, like Corrupt solo album, Corruption, the double album that came out in, what, 1998? Yeah, that double album. That was a decent album. It wasn't the best. But The Streets Is a Mother was a classic album to me. I'm not gonna lie. The Streets Was a Mother was a tight album. Now, Cali Is Active that came out in 2006. I did like that group album. Dillinger and Young Gotti that came out in 2001. I really wasn't feeling that at all. Daz came out with an album on Dogg Pound, on Death Row. Daz came out with an album. A lot of people don't remember that. A lot of people forget about that. And that album was very underrated. It was very underrated. And that album was Retaliation, Revenge, and Get Back that came out in 1998. I did like that album. The album that came out in 2000, Raw, it didn't live up to the potential. Now look at Method Man albums. Tikal is cool. It's not the best. But Redman catalog, as far as his solo albums, is way better than Corrupt and Daz and Method Man. He has the album that came out in 1992. He has There's a Dark Side 1994. He has Muddy Waters 1996. He has Dox the Name 2000. He has Malpractice. Method Man got some shits. He got some cuts in the tank. So I don't know how we're gonna judge this. If we're gonna go off the group projects only, the 20 tracks that actually they did together, or tracks they just put together in general. Because if we're just talking about songs, Daz and Corrupt got What Will You Do on the Murder Was the Case soundtrack. They got tracks on the Above the Rim soundtrack together. Method Man and Redman got How High, the original version, on the show soundtrack. So it's hard to say, is it going to be the solo tracks too, or is it going to be nothing but group tracks only? So we shall see. But I want to hear from the community. Who you think will win? Are you going to go with DPG, or are you going with Johnny Blaze and Funk Dr. Spock? Post your comments below. Hulk smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.